My daddy likes robots.
Hello everyone, this is Cybertronianbeast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we're taking a look at G1 Inferno. This is a figure I got back at the Burlington Toy Show that wasn't that long ago, maybe a couple months. And I got this entire box figure for $29 Canadian. And that's an incredible deal by any stretch of the imagination. This is the Canadian box. You can tell because it's got the English and French on it, so you can definitely see where where it's Canadian. But just having a G1 figure in its box is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to do too much of an intro. I mean, it's a G1 figure. It's there's not a lot to talk about with it as far as the box goes. Let's take a look at the packaging on it. The side, it's got a little bit of damage to it. I mean, the box is 30 years old, but look at this art on the back. That takes you back, you know. That's amazing. The tech spec that takes up the entire bottom portion of the box. Fantastic. Yeah. They've got tracks here in the middle. These tracks is red. It's great. You love looking at the old picture. This is obviously from the second year, the 1985 series, because the figures that are pictured here are all most of them are Dinobots, and then you've got Jetfire, and you've got the Insecticons and Shockwave, and all the guys that were in the second series of figures. Again, on the other side here, Inferno in his robot and alt mode. On the bottom, just says Transformers, Autobot Search and Rescue Inferno. Includes Inferno fire truck extinguisher rifle, 2 hose nozzles, 2 fists, 3 missiles, label sheet instructions, and tech spec decoder. That's a lot of stuff to lose. As well as the 2 points. Save for special Transformer premiums. I know we all did that as kids. Anyway, let's get this open and we'll take a look at Inferno himself. I'll do that very gently here. Okay, here is Inferno in his alt mode out of the box. And he's gorgeous. He's absolutely gorgeous for a Generation 1 figure. You very rarely see a figure that is this good looking. And I have to say, I am absolutely flabbergasted that I was able to get this for $29. And you just look at this guy, and he is just superb. Still rolls fantastically. Those rubber tires from the G1 era still standing up very well. The ladder still clicking into every single spot. Perfect. Everything on this guy works perfectly. It's like he is brand new. The accessories that come with him. Obviously, you've got his tech specs. In really good condition for their age. Just perfect. You've got the tech spec decoder. Let's take a look and see if we can tell. Can you see? There it is there. There's Inferno's tech specs. It's pretty cool. It was a really cool gimmick for the 80s. I love this part. The sticker sheet for Inferno, the original sticker sheet, is still in here. It's used, but it's still here. That's fantastic. I've got his fists. 1, 2. I've got his gun. I've got these 2 things that go on the sides of his head to, make him look a little bigger. And I've got the missile. One usually replaces a hand. And I've got 2 more on the sprue still. Like, this thing was never used. It's amazing. So all of these things, all of these, very, very easily lost accessories. It's amazing. So let's get into the transformation for Inferno. What you did first, typically, is you would disengage the back end of the fire truck by just separating the legs here and dropping them down. And they would just lock into place like that. The fact that they still lock into place is amazing. You can then flip up the feet like so. And these were die cast, or these are die cast, the bottoms of the feet. So they, it's a little top heavy, but they can almost hold the entire thing upright like that. And then what you want to do is you want to disengage or take away the arms from the sides of the ladder mechanism here, or the back of the vehicle mode. So they just peg into that peg right there, and that's gonna loosen up this whole section here. You can let it drop for a second. You're gonna spin these arms back and bring them out. Still very tight. It's amazing how these things have lasted over the years. And you're gonna bring this one out just like so. You've got his arms ready. Then you're going to bring this up there. You're going to flip the ladder back. And you're going to spin this around. The other way, sorry. There we go. And that is your head. And you can take it, and you've got this J hook right here. And you're going to snap that right into the bottom here. Just like that. And now you've got Inferno's head locked into place. And you can now just push the ladder down behind his head. And just like that. You can bend his elbows. And you can apply any of the accessories that you want. Typically, I applied 1 fist here. 1 rocket, I guess, here. Which usually doubled as like a water cannon. I put the gun in his hand, and then you put on these white things here, these ear pieces or whatever, and they just pegged in to the tops of his arms or around the shoulder areas. Just like that. You're going to lose these things. They're going to fall out because these are spring mounted. So they'll fall out. But then you've got these things left over, so you just put them to the side. And there you have it. That is Inferno, G1 Inferno. All done up and looking awesome. As I said, the arms are spring mounted. Whoops. Just like that. So yeah, he could fire his weapon here like that. This was a big thing back in the mid 80s. Spring mounted stuff in Transformers, so you saw a lot of that. But no, this guy looks amazing. The detail on him is very good. The fact that everything is so tight still, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Take a look at the ladder again and bring it over top of his head. Every single piece is perfect. Look at how long that sucker is. It's a perfect figure. I'm going to launch that constantly. Come on. What is your problem? There we go. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, that's G1 Inferno, and he looks amazing. I can't believe I got this thing for $29. Don't feel like because I got it for $29, you should be able to find it for $29. I think I just got really lucky. But yeah, it's this is an amazing figure, and I know that Inferno's one that people tend to gravitate towards Inferno just because he was a really good character. Everyone kind of liked him. He wasn't a polarizing character. See if I can get a zoom in on his head sculpt here. Yeah, it's perfect. It looks great. Anyway, if you have any questions about G1 Inferno, please ask them in the comment section of the YouTube thread here. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And you can always follow me on Twitter. Just follow at Cybertronianbeast. That'll be me. We can chat back and forth about Transformers. You can check out my Facebook page. Just search Cybertronianbeast on Facebook and click like. That'll be me. And please check out the podcast that I'm on. I started up a podcast with 3 other awesome Transformers fans, and we talk Transformers exclusively. Everything from news to toys to the latest comics to pop culture, Transformers and pop culture. It's really fun. So give it a listen. You can find it at www.transmissionspodcast.com. And yeah, we put out an episode every week. So check us out and let us know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to send them our way, and we'll do our best to answer them on the air. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Cybertronianbeast, and I'll talk to you later.